No matter how I'm feeling, you guys didn't think I'd actually miss a grocery haul, did you? Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of a mom life. And in today's video, I am back to share with you my absolute favorite video of the week, and that is my grocery haul and meal plan that I share every Monday here on the channel. Now I apologize for the lighting. I'm like standing in a window to get the best light possible. It is super gloomy here in Texas today, which is kind of fitting for my mood. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, or if you happen to see my community tab post, I did end up in the hospital this weekend, which was completely unplanned, but I had been suffering from a severe headache for weeks now, like a little over 3 weeks. And this past weekend, I had hit my absolute breaking point. It was just too much for me, and I'm sure some of you can sympathize that sometimes you're just tired of being in pain. So off to the hospital I went, and I am so glad that I did, because after running some labs and blood work, they found some infections in various parts of my body that I didn't even know I had going on. Like, who knew? I was showing no symptoms of any kind. So they actually think that a combination of those things is what was causing my severe headaches. So I am on a whole bunch of antibiotics, some anti-inflammatories, some steroids, some pain pills, and hopefully those combination of things will put me on the mend. So I was told to rest, which it's pretty hard to keep me down, especially when it comes to grocery shopping. So I did actually go to 3 stores. Well, I didn't personally go to 3 stores. I went to Trader Joe's, and I spent just about $200 there, you guys. A really awesome, fun-filled haul, which you guys will see later on in the week. So if you like grocery hauls and you're new here, especially if you love Trader Joe's, make sure you are subscribed with that notification bell clicked, so you'll be notified when I upload that video. But for today's video, like I said, Trader Joe's was all I can muster that kind of wiped me out. So I did Walmart's grocery pickup for the rest of my groceries. I sent Paul to pick them up for me, and then whatever we couldn't get there that was out of stock, he just ran inside of HEB for me and picked those up. So super grateful for him, because I only had to muster up enough energy to just go to Trader Joe's. So I think we spent about $140 between Walmart's grocery pickup and HEB. So I'm going to take you down to the counter in the kitchen. I'll share with you what we got at Walmart, what we got at HEB. I'll share with you this week's meal plan, and then you guys will see Trader Joe's later on in the week. Okay guys, so here is a quick overview of what I got at Walmart's grocery pickup and inside of HEB. And we got some big pumpkins down there and some soda. But I'll start over here in my produce section. I did actually get more produce than just this, but I got a bunch of produce at Trader Joe's. This is just what I got at Walmart. So I went ahead and got the 3 things of romaine hearts. We have a lot of salads coming up this week. I got 1 small seedless watermelon. I got a pack of blackberries, and then a pack of blueberries. I got 1 small pack of organic green onions, 2 cucumbers, a big 2-pound container of strawberries. I got a small container of heavy whipping cream. I got a thing of a crumbled blue cheese. I use this entire container and make 1 ball jar of blue cheese dressing, and I just absolutely love it, and we go through so much of it. So picked up another thing to make some more of that. Got some sliced Swiss cheese and some sliced provolone to have sandwiches. I got some low-fat cultured buttermilk so that I can make some ranch dressing. I picked up a bunch of creamers. We actually haven't picked up creamers in a couple of weeks. Everything we were stockpiled on lasted us for quite some time, but now we were running low and it was time to restock. We weren't even sure if we were going to make it to today. So I got 1 of the Hershey's chocolate caramel. I got 1 of the white chocolate raspberry. This is Paul's favorite, and this chocolate caramel happens to be one of my favorites. And then I also got a funfetti, just because right now we have a lot of like pumpkin pumpkin spice and things like that, as far as like the coffee pods, a lot of fall flavors. And so I figured the funfetti would just go well with that. And then of course I always get my husband every couple of weeks his Great Value French vanilla, the half-gallon container, which is such a great price for that. I did get some of the pouch yogurt from Trader Joe's. So I just picked up the kids the fun ones. This is the ones with the chocolate cookies and the vanilla yogurt. It's the Go-Gurt brand. I don't get these too often, but the kids enjoy them as a fun treat every once in a while. I got some ricotta cheese for us to have with a meal on Friday. And then I did go ahead and get these Brainiacs Supports Brain Development Smart Smoothies again. I got these last week because they were an Ibotta rebate, and they're an Ibotta rebate again, and the kids absolutely loved them. Maya killed them. She thought they were so good. Mason liked them too, but Maya was like all about them. She had the whole thing all around her mouth like a big smoothie mustache because she was just kicking back these little plastic bottles. So she really enjoyed them. So I definitely wanted to pick those up for her. Again, I got some Reese's Pieces. This is actually not Reese's Pieces. These are Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. The Reese's Pieces actually are down there, which is why I said that. But I got the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. This is the best deal if you need like pieces of peanut butter cups, unless the recipe specifically calls for the little tiny ones, just to chop up Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups and put them on top of a recipe. This ends up being the best deal. I think this is $1.50 or something like that for 12 snack size cups. I think that's a great price. I'm probably not even going to use more than half of them, but I'm sharing a really yummy dessert that you guys can use for Halloween, and I'm going to share that with you guys on Friday for Croctober. It's a crock pot dessert that's peanut butter and chocolate, and it's absolutely amazing, and it'll be perfect for Halloween. So I'll be sharing that with you guys on Friday. So I got this for that. We needed some more tea bags to make some tea, so we picked up the Lipton cold brew kind. Here's the Devil's Food Cake mix. You need that to make that Croctober dessert recipe as well. I got a big thing of it's not big, but it looks big, the bag. There's only 18 in there, but it's really, for the price, it's under $6, and it has the cheese doodles, the 2 different type of Doritos, nacho cheese and ranch, has chili cheese, corn chips, barbecue chips, and sour cream and onion potato chips. And for the price, it just totally fits my family. So I always make sure to pick up those. I got some of the Crazy Richard's peanut butter. I didn't flip it over so that it starts to self-stir, but this was an Ibotta rebate, and we always get that peanut butter anyway, so that was perfect. I threw that in. We have enchiladas on the list this week, and I got a big can last time and didn't use it all and froze what I didn't use. So between what I have frozen and this small can, that'll be perfect for our enchilada night on Tuesday. I got some more of my husband's favorite Parmesan cheese. He'll be happy to see that, so I picked that for him. And then I got our Hershey's Simply 5 chocolate syrup. We love this stuff. It's only 5 ingredients, and my kids have really gotten used to it. It definitely doesn't taste like the original Hershey syrup, but they've been having this one for so long that they don't even notice a difference. And like I said, it's only 5 basic ingredients, so we usually get those. And then I did get some of the Great Value bowls. Those are like the scoops, the Tostitos scoops, and we always use that for Sunday football night. So I went ahead and picked up those. I did get an Oreo pie crust. You guys are going to see this on Saturday, so a lot of good yummies coming up for you guys this week, and it's a coffee recipe. So I'm going to share with you guys how to do the copycat Starbucks pumpkin cold foam cold brew. Absolutely amazing. Can make that right at home. So I'm going to share that with you. And then I'm also going to share with you a cold brew pie. So it's going to be all about coffee on Saturday, which I'm excited to share. And we're using this Oreo pie crust for that. So I got that for that. And then that recipe in the crock pot for the dessert for Friday, it also called for peanut butter chips. So I only could find the one that was milk chocolate and peanut butter flavored, but I'm sure that'll do. So I got that. I needed whip topping for that cold brew pie, so I got 1 container of that. I got some frozen meals for Jake, so he has something to fall back on. The little kids like so many things that Jake does not, so having these as a fallback for either lunches or dinners, because he's so picky, are just so helpful. So I got him the Creamy Vermont mac and cheese bowl. And then I got him the buffalo style mac and cheese bowl. He loves those. And then I need to check my receipt, but I'm pretty sure I only ordered one of these, but they gave me two. I mean, they're super cheap. They're like 97 cents. But these are the Main Street Kitchen's white cheddar macaroni and cheese with bacon. You can tell my kid loves pasta and cheese because that's literally his favorite. Sometimes I get him the one that's like the KFC bowl with the mashed potatoes, but he prefers the pasta kind. So you can tell he's always been one of those kids who likes pasta with anything. All of my kids really are all about pasta, but went ahead and picked up those for him. And then I got some Reese's Pieces. That's also to top that crock pot dessert. That thing is so yummy. Like, I cannot wait to share that with you guys. So got that, and then got one loaf of everything bread. We need that to make a steak sandwich this week. And then that was it for the stuff up top. And then down below, I got 2 things of soda just to refill our beverage cooler. It's been quite a while. I've been kind of refilling with Gatorades, but I just went ahead and grabbed 1 thing of root beer and 1 thing of orange soda. And then I got these pumpkins, you guys. So I don't know about you, but we are not going to a pumpkin patch this year. I know I see a bunch of people going, and I really, really wanted to take my kids, but it's just not one of those things. Right here, right now, Texas just took like the #1 spot for the most cases of COVID thus far. And I'm just not interested in going out to do something like that for the kids. So this is the first time that I've actually ever ordered my pumpkins for my children to carve through a grocery store pickup and let somebody else pick my pumpkins for me. But when you go to a pumpkin patch anyways, usually they're wicked expensive. And these, you guys, were $6, $5.99. Do you see how huge these pumpkins are? I did not know that they were that big. I got these for the 3 adults to carve. So 1 for me, 1 for Paul, and 1 for Daryl. I did not know that they were that big. I have little ones for the kids to carve, and then I got the really pretty fantasy pumpkins from my front porch from Trader Joe's. But $6 for these just blew my mind because they are gigantic. Like, my husband's going to flip because he's not a huge pumpkin carver, but that's part of our date box. So it's one of the things we were going to do. But I was like, babe, we're only doing like little tiny medium-sized pumpkins. It's not a big deal. And then this is what Walmart gave me. So I don't really know if this was their $6 pumpkin. Maybe it was. I mean, I got those really pretty fantasy ones from Trader Joe's for $7. So maybe that is about right. But I mean, you would pay $30 for that pumpkin at a patch. So that really blew my mind when Paul came in with the groceries and he was like, you ordered huge pumpkins? And I was like, no. He's like, they're the size of a jumbo watermelon. And he brought it in and I couldn't believe it. So that's the pumpkins that I ended up with, but that kind of jacked up our price because that was almost $20 in pumpkins, and my total bill for Walmart was just $112. So a big chunk of that was actually in pumpkins. And then when I got my little overstock email of what that they didn't have that was out of stock, I made Paul a small list, and when he picked up the groceries at Walmart, he ran over to HEB and got the things that we couldn't get. And then, of course, he tacked on some extras. So I told him I ordered creamer, but I didn't tell him what exactly. And so the sweet guy that he is, sweet-toothed, that is, well, sweet either way, but regardless, the sweet tooth in him ran and got himself some creamer, and now we have 6 of them. So we'll be set again for 3 weeks on creamer, which is good. But he got the Reese's, and then he got the chocolate caramel also. So now we have 2 of those, and then he got the white chocolate mocha. So we have tons of chocolate ones, and I don't even think we have pods to support the chocolate flavors, which is why we usually get a variety of different flavors, and I don't know how we ended up all in this realm. You can tell that Paul was in a chocolate state of mind because then he passed by a triple chocolate fudge cake and said he could not resist, especially for $3.99. So that's what happens when I send him in to grab the few things that I needed. So one of the things that I needed was a thing of the chocolate pudding mix. That's also for that crock pot dessert, and they did not have any at Walmart, so I needed him to get that from there. Walmart said they had no cheddar cheese, like zero, zilch. I was just gonna get that skinny little Great Value package, like I got the Swiss and provolone of cheddar, and they claimed that they had 0 cheddar cheese in the house. I don't know how that's possible, but being that he was going to the HEB, I got boar's head, so I guess there's a trade-off, right? And we actually got 1.18 pounds, which is why it was $8.25. Usually it's like around $7 because it's $6.99 a pound, but that is perfect for white American cheese and boar's head. That makes me happy. And then Walmart also said that they did not have paper towels. I mean, I guess that's possible, but I don't know. Sometimes the app is a little wonky. They're supposed to give you something better if they don't have what you're asking for. So how they didn't have any substitutions, I don't know. But he was able to score me some paper towels at HEB. So he picked up those. And then the last thing that I asked for from Walmart was the pie pumpkins. So these were $1.99 at Walmart, but these were only $1.69 here. So that was good. There was only 5 left, Paul said, and 2 of them were missing the tops, which I hate that. But these were the ones that I wanted the little kids to carve. And Walmart said that they were out of the pie pumpkins. They only had the big ones. So Paul was able to get these at HEB. He saved 30 cents on each one, but then he ended up spending more money by going into the store, which is why I always love my grocery store pickup. But that was it, you guys, for this time's grocery haul. Now let's get into this week's meal plan. Okay, you guys, so here is the meal plan for Monday, October the 26th through Sunday, November the 1st. And I did take on a pretty hefty meal plan considering the fact that I don't feel the greatest this week, but cooking actually makes me happy. So I'm hoping as long as I can start moving in the positive direction, I will still want to go forth with all of these meals, especially considering that tonight's meal, the pork chops, is a bump meal. I was supposed to do those last week, but that happened to be the day that I went into the hospital, and so there was no pork chops being made. And so I just bumped them for today. So we're going to do a pork chops tonight with noodles and carrots. I actually think I'm going to use the duck sauce that I got off of Amazon and do like a little bit of soy sauce and make almost like a Chinese feel to the pork and cook it in the oven. I've not done that. Maybe even the barbecue, but it's kind of gray and gloomy. So if it ends up raining, the barbecue is not going to work. But I'm still contemplating how I want to cook that. But stay tuned for the What's for Dinner video because I'm sure I'll let you guys know how that turns out. Tomorrow we're going to do enchiladas. We haven't done those in a long time. And I have extra nacho chips. And so we'll just do that with nachos. On a Wednesday, I'm going to do that copycat recipe from Outback. It's the Alice Springs chicken. I've been trying to build you guys like a full copycat video of all different kinds of copycat recipes that I've tried and then how to prepare them. But I had to go through all of them and cook them first and see if I liked them and then remake them again and film them that time so that I can share them with you. So the last time I made that Alice Springs chicken, everybody absolutely loved it. So I knew that it was something that I wanted to remake again. So that's what we're going to have on Wednesday, and I'm going to film that, and we're going to do that with mashed potatoes and corn. Then on Thursday, we're going to do steak sandwich. I actually have shaved steak from my last Trader Joe's trip that I never used, and I know how much Daryl likes a Philly cheesesteak style sandwich, so, and he loves the shaved steak from Trader Joe's in order to do that. So I'm excited to be able to do that on that everything bread for him because he absolutely loves that. And we'll just do that with a French fries, and I'm going to make a big salad that day, and we'll just have a little bit of our side salad on the side of our sandwich and our French fries. But on Friday, I'm going to do a chicken parm, and then we'll just do whatever salad is left over. And I'll probably do some kind of garlic bread or something. Sometimes I'll do pasta. Sometimes I'll do chicken parm on a hero bread. If I just do chicken parm on a plate, I'll usually do some kind of garlic knot or something like that on the side. So again, stay tuned for the What's for Dinner video so you guys see how I pull that together. And then on Saturday, it is Halloween. And you guys, this is supposed to be like the craziest day. I've seen so many memes and it just makes me laugh so much because this day is a full moon, and then it's also a blue moon, which only happens like every 8 or 9 years. And then I think they said that it's every 18 years that Halloween falls on a day with a full moon. And then it's even longer than that, that Halloween falls on a Saturday with a full moon and a blue moon, and it's the day we set the clocks back. Like, I feel like this is going to be some kind of crazy hocus pocus night, but I'm really excited about it. Vanessa and I have some really fun things planned for the kids, and we have quite the little menu variety, so make sure that you guys are stay tuned because we're definitely going to vlog the setup and the party and stuff itself. But I'm going to use those pumpkin and bat ravioli that I got from Costco, and I'm going to do fried ravioli, and then we'll use the sauce. I got a really yummy sauce from Trader Joe's, and that's what we're going to dunk the fried ravioli in. I'm going to make some guacamole. I'm going to make my little tomato and mozzarella marinated little balls. I have a crock pot cake that I told you guys that I'm going to bring, and a cold brew cake. Plus, I'm also supposed to be making those brownies. So we'll have tons of desserts and tons of little appetizers and food. We're going to get pizza for the kids. So there's going to be tons of stuff to share with you guys and lots of fun to be had. So we're definitely looking forward to Halloween. And then on Sunday, we're going to have that stew. So like I said, I'm just going to get up early and make the stew on Halloween. So it's kind of brewing all day, like that witch's brew that my mom absolutely loved. And then I'm just going to go ahead and actually serve it on Sunday, since Halloween is already going to be occupied by all those other things. So it still is a super yummy meal plan for the week. Like I said, it is a little much for how I am feeling, but I can definitely see myself feeling a little bit better every single day. So hopefully the antibiotics and everything that my doctor got me on got me on the right path. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.